to our little wrap-up of our holiday. So just some thoughts, feelings, what we learned, things we liked, we didn't like. So if you've held on this long and watched the vlog, thank you so much. So we'll start at the beginning. Firstly, in Mexico, there are 3 taxes. There is your departure tax, which is the most expensive. If you're flying with TUI or you have a holiday with TUI, it's included. So I don't know how much it usually is if you're having to pay that. Then there was the tourist tax that we had to do online, which was, it worked out about £13 each, and it was super easy. You just fill in your passport numbers and everything. But they didn't check it when we got here, so you had like a QR code. But I don't know if it's because it's linked to our passport or they're just not checking it, but we did it just in case.
No, I saw it online and then they took it on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly.
We'll find out then. And then at the hotel there is an environmental tax that you pay for like the ecological side of things. And ours was 651 pesos, which is about, it was about £28. And you can pay that on a card or in cash in pesos, though. It has to be paid in pesos. But that was pretty reasonable. I mean, for 10 nights, £28 for the both of us, that was fine. Then, so flying out, we stayed at Gatwick Premier Inn North Terminal, which was fine. The room was nice, great location. You literally walk straight across to Gatwick. Nice and easy for us for an early flight. We did the meet and greet parking, which you pull in, you park your car, they take your car for you, and then hopefully when we get back, it'll be there waiting for us. So we'll see what happens with that. The only thing with the Premier Inn was the elevators, the lifts. They're a nightmare. Stupid. It was like, you're on like the lower floor, and the reception's on the 1st or 2nd floor. Everyone's waiting at these lifts with all their luggage, and they just seem to not come.
They're normal size as well. You think of the size of the lifts in the airport, the massive ones. Yeah. They were like normal size human lifts. Other
than that, it's just like a niggly thing. It was fine. Checking the security for us was absolutely fine. We did a lounge. We do like to do a lounge at the airport. We did the My Lounge this time. We've normally done the #1 lounge. The My Lounge was absolutely fine. It was more of, so you've got buffet style food. There was hot food, cold food, pancakes, drinks included other than like Prosecco champagne. Then we also had like alcoholic drinks like beers, wines, spirits that you could go and ask for and they would do that for you. The only thing was the toilets.
Yeah, 2 cubicles for an entire lounge.
Yeah. But
unisex as well, there wasn't 2 for women, 2 for men.
No, it was just 2 toilets. And there was like a foosball table, there was like some games and stuff. Nice seating area though. It was a really nice lounge. They do have a walk-up list though, so you can just walk up and pay on the day, but it got really, we got there, 7, and it was pretty quiet. By the time about 7:30, it was full. They'd stopped letting people in unless you had a booking. So, but it was really good, reasonable price. We like doing a lounge because it's somewhere to sit, it's quiet, there's charging stations. Jack doesn't really eat breakfast, whereas I can go grab some bits and some drinks before we go, which is quite nice.
Yeah, I think the #1 is a better lounge in general.
So that's why it's more pricey. The flight, what did you think? We flew with TUI, obviously, and we upgraded to the extra space seats, which are near like the bulkhead doors, because Jack's quite tall, he likes a lot of space. I also fidget a lot. We have flown premium before, but we just thought we'd do it this time on this trip, just do extra space. So we had the window seat, middle seat, and then there's someone sitting next to us, which was so annoying because the whole time I'd been checking and there was no one next to us until literally we got there and there was someone next to us, which was, but it's a flight, it is what it is. But
the legroom was fine.
Yeah, legroom was
they're
great.
Quite skinny seats.
Yeah, they're quite narrow, whereas that's with, I think, premium you get the bigger pitch of seats. So we were eating like this because you were trying not to knock into each other, and obviously you had the wall next to you with the window. You don't get a meal choice with TUI, just standard seats, so unless you're vegetarian, vegan, or got an allergy or something. So we had like this weird chicken pie thing. It was alright. Some bread, coleslaw, a mousse dessert thing. Then they came around later with like sandwiches, and tea, coffee, all that sort of thing. It was pretty alright. The only time we did have turbulence, every time there was food. Anytime there was food, there was turbulence. So the flight was pretty smooth. It's 10.5 hours, which is quite long to Mexico. Next time I probably would upgrade to the premium, but we were alright for most of it. The TV screens had loads of stuff. We watched Twisters, some new films, there's music, there's games you can play, but we'd also downloaded loads of stuff on our iPad, and we had like a word search and stuff to keep us occupied, like you would normally, some snacks. I think we made it about 8 hours okay, and then those last 2 and a bit hours I was getting a bit like restless, like I was done then. So the flight was alright, wasn't it? We'll see what it's like on the way back.
Airport was a nightmare.
Cancun airport, I don't know what was going on. So we landed a little bit late because we took off late because it was actually snowing in Gatwick when we left, so they had to de-ice the plane. We landed a little bit late, which is absolutely fine, like 45 minutes late, if that. And then we got down to like TSA security and it looked like chaos, but that actually only took 10 minutes. That was pretty quick. The line looks like it's moved, like not moving, but actually we got through fine. Then the luggage. I don't know if they're taking bags off one by one as they do it. I don't know what the process is.
You could see it through the wibbly wobbly things.
Yeah.
You could see that they must unload the plane, put them onto a thing that goes up, and then there's someone there taking them from that thing onto the ones that come out.
Wow.
And it was automated as well. Yeah. So if a bag was coming past, one wouldn't come out.
So we were on baggage belt 1, which was the Gatwick flight. And there's 300 odd people waiting and waiting and waiting. Most people had maybe one of their bags. We got our bag, but we had 3 bags, bearing in mind, because we had 2 small ones and a big one. We got all 3 within about half an hour, 35 minutes. And that's still, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but actually when you've just got off that flight and everything.
Only about 15 people had got their bags.
Yeah, and we were lucky because barely anyone else had their bags, or they had one bag. And then customs, so in Mexico, they used to have a button that you pushed to check if you're gonna go get checked by customs or not. Now they just had this one man for the whole of Cancun airport, who were all crowded trying to go into one queue, and then he would decide yes or no. So that needs sorting, Cancun, sorry. That was a bit crazy. So it probably took us near on hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to get off the plane, get through, get our luggage and get through customs, which then I was panicking about our transfer pickup because we had our transfer booked through Rio.
No, we were 45 minutes late and then the process took an hour. In total, we were an hour and 45 minutes.
But we came out of Cancun airport, we found, so they've got a big TUI stand. So if you're flying with TUI, you get coach transfer included. And because we booked through Rio, the hotel, we get the transfer with Rio. So they just ask you, are you booked with Rio or TUI? And then they direct you to the person. And the man got us a transfer, because it does say it's a shared transfer if they're waiting, but we were the only 2, straight to the hotel. So it was pretty good. About 45-minute transfer, and that was really easy. They're coming to pick us up today, so we'll see how today's goes. Hopefully that's okay. Hotel, first thoughts?
Yeah, it's nice. It's you're not in the middle of Cancun, so it doesn't feel crazy. It still feels a bit jungly.
Yeah,
natural.
Costa Mujeres is sort of above Cancun area, so it comes under Cancun, but it's not Cancun, if that makes sense. And it is a bit like the beaches in Cancun are very flat, whereas here there's like some dunes and stuff. There's wildlife, trees, whatever. So it's a bit more out of the way location-wise, especially if you want to do like trips and things. There are trips you can do from Cancun or around, but if you wanted to do more things like Xcaret or Tulum and stuff, it's further away, which is why we didn't do any excursions on this trip. But the hotel's lovely, it's so clean. They are constantly cleaning, gardening, like they are constantly, the upkeep is so good here and the staff are so friendly. We got an ocean view room and that was beautiful. Room's massive. The only thing I would say is the shower is a massive shower cubicle with like a little tiny shower head. They could put a rainfall shower or something in, but it did the job. It's a shower. The pools are lovely. You've got 5 pools. You've got the quiet pool, 2 swim up bars, which one of them seems to be quieter than the main one. You've got like the activity pool where you can swim properly. You can do lengths, and then they have like games, aqua aerobics. And you've got like the sports pool where they'll do the volleyball and stuff. But the pools are lovely. They were always checking the pH levels and things like that. Food was good.
Yeah, I tried all of them.
Yeah, we tried everything.
4
a la carte?
Restaurants.
A la carte. So Jack normally doesn't like buffets, but you love the buffet here.
Yeah,
great selection.
It was all always replenished. You didn't get the
sitting around.
The thought about food sitting around. A couple of times things were like lukewarm, but not like.
Yeah, and they are cooking things fresh there, especially like breakfast. They'll make omelettes. You can ask them to. We saw Americans just asking people to make things, and they were doing it. And same for dinner, they were constantly cooking things up. The culinarian was our favourite sort of sit-down meal because that one is more of an a la carte. It's more relaxed. Food was really good. Then the steakhouse, but we had to. The first experience there wasn't the best. The service was a bit slow. We didn't get our starters. They brought it later, but it was just seemed a bit rushed. But the steakhouse was always so busy. Like we waited an hour that time, and then the second time we had a great server. Food was fantastic. We got a bread service that we didn't get the first time, but we went down when it opened at 6, and by 6:30 it was full, and there was a queue at the door. But the food was pretty decent. And then the Asian was more of a buffet, so it's like a sit down, but it's a buffet.
Well, everything apart from the culinarian was something was buffet.
Yeah.
Or not choice.
Yeah. And then the Italian, you got the buffet starters and desserts. But the food was all fantastic. The snack bar was really good in the afternoon by the pool, like with the nachos and the guacamole and things like that was amazing. So food was good. They've got the sports bar as well, which has got like snacks and stuff that you can get later at night if you want to. Drinks have been really good. They do have the same menu in most of the bars, which is a bit like, but you can ask for anything. Basically, if they can make it, if they can do it, they'll make it. You just ask for drinks or ask for how you like them.
And they're not stingy with pours either, because it's an all-inclusive. They'll just do half and half if you want it.
Top tip we learned is bring your Stanley, bring your refillable mugs, because the Americans, oh my god, and the Canadians, they just had these big refillable mugs, and they go up to the bar and ask for their drinks, and they just fill it up for them. So fantastic. What else did we? Oh, the entertainment.
Well, the pools, there was no like sun lounger issues with people coming down at crack of dawn protecting you. We always got a sun lounger.
We always found a sun lounger, even around the swim up bar, which was like one of the busiest. You'd come down, you'd find a lounger, and it didn't get busy till like 10, 11, I'd say. And even then, one day we came down at 2 or 3 and we still found sunbeds. And there's sunbeds all down the beach as well if you want to sit down the beach. So there was no issue with that, which is good.
And you didn't have to worry about packing towels because you get.
Yeah, you get pool towels included. You get your card, and you just go swap it out, and you get your towels for the day. You don't have to worry about that. You can obviously bring beach towels with you if you want to. Entertainment?
Well, hotel. The Wi-Fi has been like on and off.
Yeah, so with standard reuse, you get up to 4 devices, I think it is, or 3 devices with Wi-Fi included. Other than that, you have to pay for it. Whereas the Palaces, I think you get more. But it's been all right. It's been just a bit spotty patchy, every now and then. But it did the job. We didn't turn our mobile data on once. So that's done the job. So that's good.
Yeah, that was expensive.
The entertainment. Entertainment during the day, they've got loads of activities. There's sports, like I said, there's acroaerobics, games, volleyball, bingo. You can do Spanish lessons. They've got the Ryu Fit classes. You can do... they'll come around the pool, like one of the staff members just was like, do you want to play Uno? So we played Uno. I saw her yesterday playing Jenga with someone else. So they're always doing stuff. They had like a mini pool party here the other day, like a fiesta. And then in the evening, you've got the live music, the saxophone man, he's quite good. He might play in the lounge bar, the lobby bar. And then the shows. The shows are, I don't know, very B-rated. Like last night was the Las Vegas show, and it seemed like it had nothing to do with Las Vegas. It was just random, like them covering songs, or not even covering them, miming them.
They just mime to songs, mime and dance to songs. That's their idea of.
The ABBA dance show was
tragic.
The worst. But it's good fun. It's something to have a laugh. The music's quite good. The dancing's good. You know, it's just something to watch of an evening with some drinks and stuff. And then they also have a live band. They have like a DJ and stuff.
Which is weird because how can they go from that and then put on the Ryu parties, which are absolute carnage?
The Ryu party. So if you are staying in the Ryu, they have Ryu parties. So they have an adult-only pool party, which is the pink and the jungle. We went to the jungle party, which you would have seen, which is mental. Foam, bubbles, people on stilts, DJ, lights, everyone just having a party, having fun, and that's held at a different hotel. And then we went to the neon party, which you might have seen as well, which is held at the Dunamar, which is family hotel. So those were the family parties. So there were lots of kids there.
Family orientated.
Yeah, it was very there was half naked dancers, there was balloons, but they were so much fun. They were good laugh, they were free, something different to do. And if you don't want to party, you can just stay at the hotel and chill. Like the same as if you don't want to be around the swim at bar, which can be quite lively sometimes, quite loud, especially with people around the pool. There's enough for you to go off and do your own thing. So the entertainment's been, I mean, we're used to some cruise ships, so they have really good sort of shows and things like that, whereas this was a bit different, but it's what can you expect with all-inclusive hotels kind of thing. It was still, the team were great.
Yeah, I'd recommend the concept of Ryu.
Yeah.
And there's loads of them, so if you go.
Yeah, if you like.
We've already planned out our next 15 trips already.
Yeah. Next, what else do we want to talk about?
That's it, I think.
What was your favourite thing then about the trip?
Jet skiing.
The jet skiing, yeah. I did not like the jet skiing. But that was a bit confusing actually. So you can book it through the Ryu app and then you get like a WhatsApp and you message them. But they have got like a water sports centre down on the beach, but it never seems to be open. But then there's this weird shack down on the beach if you walk a little bit down, which is linked to the same thing, and you can do the kayaking, the snorkeling, bodyboarding, jet skiing, things like that. But it was fine. It was literally a 5-minute walk down the beach. You love the jet skiing. That's what you want to do for your birthday. I didn't like the jet skiing, but it's been really nice to unwind and relax. It's been a much more chilled holiday than we would normally do, and very different from our usual holidays to just relax, have some drinks, read books, like we normally go. So, I mean, 5 out of 5. There you go. The holiday's been amazing. If you followed along, thank you so much. But if you have any questions, please leave comments below. You can follow us on Instagram as well at Travels with Jack and Roxy. That's ROXIE for Roxy. And if you've made it this far, we really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll hopefully
put a sun in the comments if you made it this far.
Yeah, put a sun in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Time to say goodbye. Our day was great, now it's time to go home. It's getting